Hello, friends. How are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name's Alj, and I'll be doing your reading for Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, I was doing the pre reading meditation as I usually do, and I wasn't getting anything, like nothing, right? Um, which is kind of funny because I usually pick something up, right? Eventually I was able to pick something up, but I think the nothingness was a sign within itself. So I was trying to connect. I was just there. There was like nothing, just silence, right? And then I heard the answers that you need are coming. Then I saw the moon card. Um, so I'm getting that Gemini is in a place where they are currently in the unknown. Things aren't very clear to them right now. Uh, they are working with limited information. They have to go with their gut, trust their intuition at this time. Uh, so yeah, so it's a time where you just feel like you're left in the dark, Gemini. And then did I see something? What else did I see? So there was nothingness, there was the dark, and then what was the other thing? There was one more thing. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I really don't remember, but I remember hearing that the answers are coming. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. That's not very much, though. So hopefully we'll get more clarity with the cards. I will be using the Rider-Waite deck to do your spread, and then whatever spirit calls, whatever oracle deck spirit calls me to use, I'll be using for supplemental information or for advice or whatever. So hopefully you get the answers you're looking for with me, and if not, then hopefully I can steer you in the right direction. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Angels of love, light, guidance, and protection of the collective of Gemini, I ask that you please send messages for the collective of Gemini. What is it that they need to know this month? What is it that they need to know this month, Gemini? Yeah. Sorry if y'all can hear those fireworks. It happens from time to time where I live. So, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. We have King of Swords, Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands, and Strength. Give me a second to look at these. All right. Gemini. I am getting, just from these, I'm getting that Gemini is in the place where they just are longing for clarity, for a sense of direction, to know where they need to go. Some of you guys are dealing with multiple options, multiple avenues. Others of you are just completely confused and don't know what to do. Either way, I'm getting that it's weighing heavily on you. It feels like a burden. Some of you are burned out. Some of you are just irritated, annoyed by the lack of clarity that you have going on. Some of you guys feel like it's a struggle and you just feel stuck. I'm just feeling a general stuckness and a lack of clarity for you, Gemini. So, yeah, hopefully we can get to the root of this or, get you something that's going to help. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify all of these cards for you. What's King of Swords? Why is King of Swords here? Why is King of Swords here for Gemini? Clarifying the King of Swords, we have the King of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. Gemini, I feel like you're trying to get clarity on how it is that you can move forward and heal from a situation. I feel like that you have just gone through a painful ending of some sort, and you are trying to move from those rocky waters to get into something that is a little more calm, a little more peaceful, work on your healing. You're just ready to move forward, but I see that you're looking like, how do I do that? I don't know how to do that, is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. What is the 7 of Cups? Clarifying the 7 of Cups, we have the Hierophant, we have the Emperor, and we have the 9 of Swords. I'm getting that Gemini is in a place where they want to take charge, where they want to just finally move things along. You want to get the lesson in all of this. You're trying to figure out, all right, which way, where do I go? What am I supposed to get from this thing that I just went through that was extremely painful? You're racking your brain, trying to move on from it. I feel like some of you guys are having crazy dreams. Some of you can't sleep. But I see that you're being asked to just hang on, to be patient. The divine is working for you. They're working something out for you. They're asking you to be a little more balanced, keep equilibrium. They're asking you just chill out right now and let things come to you, because when you start doing that, you'll be able to see things from another perspective. But we are working for you. We are helping you out. You just got to relax a little bit, Gemini, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you are too close to whatever situation that you're trying to heal from. They're asking you to back up a little bit from your situation and look at the totality of the circumstances, and not really look at it as if you're in it, right? Try to separate yourself from it and look at all of it. It's hard to see. How can I explain that? I'll use my foam roller for an example, right? So if I'm with the foam roller and I'm looking at it like this, it's hard for me to see what it is until I back up and look at it, right? Or if I'm looking at life through through this kind of lens, it's hard for me to see everything else that's out. So it's not until I back out from it that I can see everything else that's available to me. So I feel like that's what they're trying to tell you, Gemini. They're trying to tell you to just let go, release, and be more patient, and it'll come to you. It just had a whole bunch of cards fall out. I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you are not, how do I say that? I feel like some of you guys feel like you've been skipped over, like you're not getting attention or recognition, or you feel neglected, you feel like you're not getting enough stability, you're not getting clarity. Those were a few things that popped out when I dropped some of the cards here. So what is the 9 of Wands? Why is the 9 of Wands here? I just heard I'm tired of waiting. I feel you, because I'm a Libra. We're not patient at all. Trust me. Okay. Clarifying the Nine of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have Death. So I noticed that we have both the King and the Queen of Swords here. Some of you are dealing with a relationship situation or a partnership of some kind. I'm getting that for some of you, you feel run down or exhausted or annoyed because I'm getting a lack of communication. I'm getting a lack of communication or communication falling on deaf ears for some of you. I feel like there has been a lot of effort, a lot of like action put into something. For some of you, this could be a lot of communication, a lot of messages about something. For some of you, this is about trying to start something, trying to get something off the ground. But the way that I'm seeing it here is that this Queen of Swords person is not receptive to it. All of this action, all of this is being moved in the direction towards the Queen of Swords, but she's just not she's just not receptive to it. She's just not getting it. Yeah, and I feel like for some of you that's leading to heartbreak or frustration or both, and you can't see clearly as to why. Okay, what's the 10 of Wands? Why is that here? Some of you are dealing with a person who has a tendency to stonewall. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it's like when someone gets upset and then they completely shut down and act like you don't exist. That's stonewalling. So some of you might be dealing with that, might be dealing with someone who does that, and it's confusing the heck out of you because there's no communication coming back your way. You're trying, they're not trying, and you feel like you're carrying the weight of whatever this is what I'm getting. For some of you, yeah, you're dealing with somebody who is a bit selfish, somebody who is only looking out for themselves, someone who has a tendency to communicate in a way that hurts people but serves them. Again, some of you may have been cut off from somebody, and this might be the communication. Between the Ace and the 5 of Swords, it is the 4 of Swords, and that to me sometimes could be read as like a silence, a period of silence. And I feel like that's weighing heavily on you. I do feel like it's somebody who you have rapport with, or somebody from your past, or something like that. I'm getting that there's effort being put in someone's direction, and then like it's just hitting like a brick wall. Like it's just just hitting a brick wall. Okay. Strength. Why is strength here? I just got a small message for some of you. Some of you feel like you're carrying the weight of some sort of relationship, some sort of like friendship, business partnership, whatever it is, you're carrying all of the weight. And it feels that way because another person struggles to communicate. They don't know how to communicate. They struggle with either like their feelings or the expression of feelings. They don't know how to handle that. I just heard immaturity for some of you. Yeah. Some of you are dealing with some for people who have anger issues, and they shut down because they don't know um, how to express what is happening within them. They struggle with that. That's for another group of you. That's not for everybody. What's the strength card? Okay, so clarifying the strength card, we have the Justice card, we have the Devil, and we have the Nine of Swords. I'm getting that for some of you, the communication breakdown could be due to someone's severe anxiety. It's hard for them to be on a balanced to be balanced in their responses because they have severe anxiety for some of you. For others of you, there has been a trigger that is a result of that there has been a trigger that's happened here somewhere. It's going back to someone's childhood, and that's why it's becoming increasingly hard to communicate with this person because they haven't resolved whatever issue happened in their childhood. I am getting that it might have something to do with a mother figure for some of these people. For some of these people, a mother figure had a tendency to shut down or get silent on them as a kid, so that's how they learned how to cope with stressful situations or conflict or something for some of you. All right, so which decks are we going to use? Okay. They said Keepers of the Light. That's an interesting one. All right, what do we have here for Gemini? How can we help Gemini? What is it that they need to know? Any clarity that we can bring to this situation? What's going on? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have Rada, Soul Flame. We have Archangel Michael, Trusting Heaven. We have the Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Paul the Venetian, Experiencing Grace. And Mercury, Open Communication. All right, Soul Flame. So we'll start with Rada. This says, rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. I'm getting that this conflict that's happening here is due to a lack of working together, which is leading to a lack of clarity here and heartbreak. So I'm getting that there is a need for on the part of the person who's shutting down, there's a need for open communication. But I think what this is trying to say to the person who is trying to communicate is that you can only do so much, right? People have to meet you halfway. So you have to remember to love yourself in the process. If you're doing all of the giving, if you're doing everything in your power to make things work and you're genuinely trying to bring balance to a situation, that's great. But you can't be the only one carrying this, right? You're gonna break your back holding all of this stuff. You're already tired. You're already run down. I see that here. Now it's time for you to start loving on yourself. What is it that you can do for yourself to make sure that you're okay? Because the lack of communication isn't your issue. It's not your cross to bear, for lack of a better way to put it. So yeah, it's asking you to direct your love and your energy right back to yourself, Gemini. We have Archangel Michael here. And it says, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So again, I'm getting that you're being encouraged again to really back away from a situation and just let. I just heard it is what it is, and I heard well, that's the same thing, just in Spanish. But yeah, it's time for you to back away, Gemini, from the situation and allow the divine to do the work. You saw earlier with Temperance here that you are divinely supported, and they were telling you to get into the energy of the Hanged Man, which is to surrender. That's what they're asking you to do. Your answers are going to come, but the more that you push, I feel like the more resistance you're going to feel, the more confusion you're going to feel. So you have choices within this confusion. Choose you, is what I just heard. We have the Divine Director. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Again, I keep getting the message that you're getting help from the divine, whether you see it or not, but you have to take your hands off of it. Part of manifesting, part of like bringing things into your life is knowing when to act and when to back off. And I'm seeing, Gemini, that right now it's a time to just let things ride. Start focusing on your own happiness apart from other people or other things. Like, direct that energy back to yourself. Paul the Venetian. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So I don't know, Gemini, if this reading is helping you at all, or if you have, outside of this reading, have been getting little epiphanies here or there about how to handle the situation, or ideas that you want to focus on. If you are, they're telling you to focus on those. Take your energy away from this current situation, because you can't make anybody do anything. They have to do it of their own volition. And then I have Mercury, open communication here. So I'm getting, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. I'm getting, Gemini, that the best that you can do is let this person who is stonewalling you and not communicating, let them know, like, this is what you're experiencing when this is how they act towards you. And do it with love. Don't be accusatory. Don't be angry or resentful when you confront them with this information, but genuinely just express, hey, this is how it makes me feel when this happens, and this is what is happening for me. Uh, I'm curious about what's happening for you when you shut down like that. How can we how can we move past this, right? But that's all you can do. And once you do that, you have to take your hands off of it because you have no control. The ball is literally in their court. So they can either openly communicate with you or continue to resist and continue to shut down. And whatever they decide to do is what's going to help you move in the direction that you need to go in. So, yeah, Gemini, that is what I have for you. I know how tough that is because I have been in a similar situation. I hope that you find the clarity that you're looking for. I hope that I was able to at least channel some messages that would help you a little bit. I know that uh, hearing just wait is kind of frustrating, but um, hopefully I was able to give you a little more than that. So that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonated. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of the things. I'm still trying to build a family of people here who are dedicated to growing and ascending and being the best versions of themselves as possible. So you can help me with that, and I would greatly appreciate it if you do. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. On Instagram, I post one card readings most days of the week. Little bite-sized readings that are no longer than 30 seconds to help you get through your days, just help you out. So you can find that information in the description box. Yeah, that's what I have for you. So I will either see you in the next video, and if not, then I will see you next month. Until then, take care of yourself, and I love you, Gemini. Goodbye.